Good morning, YouTube. So today is 17th of April, and I've just entered a trade, a CE trade at 17,593. It was a confusing day today because Nifty was, the pre-market was showing somewhere here, and I was a little bit biased to take a PE trade, but somehow market opened here, and then in the first 5 minutes it fell more than 100 points, and continuously it kept falling on. So the reason for me to take this trade was option chain. It showed a support at 17,600, and I had entered in a CE just because I thought it would take support, and my stop loss was at 17,564, but my entry price here was like 593. So I will trail my stop loss to 574, so that will give me only 20 points, only 20 points, risk to reward ratio, risk of only 20 points. So I'll just, and actually I couldn't find any stop loss because I entered in the trade without getting a stop loss. So I had to look for, in daily candle and weekly candle, I had to look for a support or resistance line, which I found it here. So I'll now delete it, and I'll trail my stop loss to the low of today. And 20 points is my risk. And now Nifty is almost 638. 640 would be, if I get it at 640 also, I'll get 1:2 risk to reward ratio. So let's see. Today also it happened. I somehow got this fear of losing the trade, of missing out the opportunity. But still, I'm trying to. I'm telling myself that every moment is unique and anything can happen. So I'm trying to train myself to think in terms of probability, and let's see what happens. So I've exited from my trade, and I have exited exactly here at around 17,645, which I was planning to do because in this candle I saw a selling pressure coming. So as soon as this green candle reached 645, I have exited from my position, and I booked up a little bit of profit of 200 rupees. But it is okay, because 200 rupees profit or 500 rupees loss doesn't matter. Right now I'm trying to focus on only one thing, and that is training my brain to think in terms of probability. In case I get Nifty around 17,000, I'll again enter in a PE position, or if I get Nifty somewhere here, I'll again enter in a CE position. But for now, I have exited from my position. My stop loss was 574, and my entry was 593. So 20 points was my stop loss in the index, and from 593 I capture 17,645 or 43. So 40, 45 and almost 50 points I could capture, which gave me a profit of 200 rupees because it was out of the money call. So so that is it for till now. uh, I have to let go. Today I became very upset. I, I became disturbed because I saw Nifty pre-open market somewhere here, and I thought if I could get it somewhere around here, I would enter in a PE trade and I could get a good profit. But see, in the daily chart, it is showing something different. Nifty opened at around 865, and from 865 it came falling till here. It fell till here, but in 15 minutes chart, Nifty opened at 773, 732. So 865 and 732. So I couldn't figure out where this gap went, or whatever happened with this gap, because in the pre-market, pre-open market was showing 865, and then it suddenly came to 7. At 9:15, it opened at 736 or something, 735. So a confusing state, and no, even in 1 hour candle is showing the same, but the daily candles have a opening of from, where is the opening? The opening is 863, but whereas the actual opening happened at around 736, 863, 736. So more than 100-point gap. Where did that went? So that was the reason that I became confused, and I was angry and upset, and it is still hard for me to accept that whatever happened is out of my control, because it is my nature. I try to control everything. So excuse me. So anyways, so I have again entered in a trade at 17,690, a PE of 17,500, 200 points out of the money, and this is my stop loss, 17,730, which is this swing here. So 40 points is my stop loss, and I'll try to take 40 points only, 1:1 or 1:2 trade. All I can do is I can trail my stop loss. Once Nifty travels below this first 5-minute low, then I'm going to trail my stop loss to 668, and I'll wait for 2 p.m. So in case Nifty travels below this line in 2 p.m., then only I'll keep trailing my stop loss. And this line here is a trending resistance for the weekly chart, and so I feel that Nifty may take support from here. Here this is the point where Nifty should take support from if it has to go further up, or it has to go below 17,500 if it has to go down. So this week is crucial. Anyways, I'm not planning on big moves, but the thing is that I kept a limit price on the PE of 17,500, and it got activated, and I forgot about it. So I could have waited a little more, and I could have entered at above 17,700, or I could have waited for 1 hour and then see where I found the market after 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes, 1.5 hour. So I just forgot about the limit price that I had put there, and technically this is the inside candle, and if it gives a closing below this line, then it can fall down. So then I'll trail my stop loss here with this swing. So let me see where it goes, because this stop loss is too long. 40 point stop loss is very high for me. So yes, if it breaks this line here, then I'll trail my stop loss here and wait for some 30-40 points downfall and see where it happens. And this is the seventh trade that I have entered in this month, and just to train myself to think in terms of probability, win or loss doesn't matter, but I'll exit at my position. So let's see what happens. So I have exited from my position because after my entry it came here, and Nifty went back again here and formed a double top. And formed a double top. So I've trailed my stop loss till here, which was almost 2 points in the index, and I captured almost 57, 60, 90, 20 points. So 1:10 trade, 1:10 was my ratio, and I exited exactly at this red candle here. So fetched me a profit of around something 400. So total 500 something. I took 2 trades today, and in both of the trades I could capture 500 rupees profit. And the reason that I closed my trade was, first of all, it was almost 1:10 trade, and second of all, I was planning to trail my SL here on this line, but and actually I had to leave for somewhere and have some work to do. So I thought of closing my trade because I could have trailed my stop loss here and then I would have waited for a fall downward. But then I thought that this was a support. This point is a support 640. So only 17 points was left. In case this was not a support and this was the only support, then I would have waited. But for 14 points, I thought of not waiting and booked my profit. So so this was my trade today, and my entry was wrong here. I should have entered here at this point, keeping this as my stop loss. 692 would have been my stop loss and 690 would have been my entry point, but here, and I would have waited for 2 candle. So just thinking in terms of probability, and every moment is unique, anything can happen, and I don't have any control over any trade. So yet I need to, the most important thing that I need to learn is to keep myself calm, composed, cool, not get excited or anxious during the trade. So it may take some time, but I'll definitely able to work on it, and I'll definitely able to achieve it someday. So that's it for today. So see you tomorrow, YouTube. And these 2 wins are not my wins. I was just I just happened to be on the winning side of the trade and not on the losing side of the trade. So 7 trades in total, and still now my capital is almost intact. I started with 5,000 rupees, and now it will come something around 5,500 or something like that. So discipline, probability, and a cool and calm mind is helping me. So yeah, see, Nifty is taking rejection from this level. This is also a pivot. So anyways, it doesn't matter because I have to leave, and see you tomorrow, YouTube.